Hey, what is going on, Guardians? Nem here with Planet Destiny, bringing you the weekly reset. And unfortunately, Sorry could not make it this week, so I will be taking care of you guys. Alright, so first off and foremost, let's see what activities we got going on this week. So, off the bat, it looks like we have the Flashpoint on Io with a heroic adventure called Cliffhanger. Alrighty, let's take a look at the Vanguard here and see what we got going on. We have the daily heroic story missions with Void Singe, Glass, and Heavyweight. Now, of course, remember, these two rotate around. Now, let's take a look at the actual missions that we got. So we got Combustion, Looped, The Gateway, Deep Storage, and Off-World Recovery. Now, as for the daily strikes, these rotate. They have the same modifiers as the daily heroic. Now for the Nightfall, let's take a look at what we got. Oh, off the bat, we have the Corrupted, the Inverted Spire, and Strange Terrain. Now remember, the Corrupted is actually the new strike that was recently unlocked when Clan Redeem beat the Last Wish raid. So who knows what secrets this mission might be hiding. Alrighty, now let's go ahead and take a look at other activities. So we have Gambit's daily and weekly reset, as well as Crucible, with the weekly rotating being Breakthrough, the new Crucible map where you have to deploy the breaker to expose your opponent's vault, then hack their vault to plunder it. Now, of course, we do have special curated maps that are releasing with Breakthrough, including the Pantheon remake called Convergence, which was released with Iron Banner, which I believe should be in every other playlist now. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look here at the Dreaming City, where Petra has indeed moved this time around. She's in Rhea Sylvia. Now, before we go on and drop down there to look at what she has for her weekly bounties, let's go ahead and take a look at what Tess Everest is selling this week, shall we? So, of course, we have your weekly Eververse bounty, including the one that will give you the prismatic facets. Let's see what this has in store for us this week. Alright, so we have the All Mine emotes. Actually, I'm probably going to be after this one. Look at that. All those motes of darkness is what they are. Alright, now we have the sneak attack for the colony, which makes it look all camouflaged. Among other stuff right here, we have the Denial Dance, which is, I would not want to be on the receiving end of that dance in the Gambit match, let me tell you that. Other than that, we have a Sparrow, a bunch of different Ghost Shields, Beastly Projection, and the Lucky Shot emote. This is the Rush Hour. This is from Rush Hour. Cool. I like that they implemented that in there. Other than that, her weekly stock, we have the Poultry Petting, and I'm sure more Console is going to be all over this emote. We have Awaken the Warmind, which was from the previous DLC. We got a bunch of, generic looking sparrows, ghosts. For the Warlock ornament, we have the Crown Jewels, Crown of Tempest ornaments, which makes you look kind of like a raggedy Statue of Liberty, sort of. As far as weapon ornaments, we have the Machinist's Trove for the tractor cannon, gives it a nice fallen look to it. And for the Crimson, we have the Silver Bullet, which actually I might need to pick that up because I don't have that here. Now, we got your usual stuff right there. All right, now with the magic of editing, let's go ahead and jump forward over to our buddy Benedict and see what he has for us in the raid stuff. Alrighty, Benedict, let's see what you got for us in store this week. So we have the Mask of Sekris from Eater of Worlds for sale, which not a big fan. We have the Gauntlets, the chest for normal Leviathan. We have the Prestige Leviathan boots, the class item for Spire of Stars, and a Sense of the Past. Now, real quickly, we're going to go ahead up here and take a quick little visit over to Hawthorne, and then following that, we'll go down to Mr. Gambit Man and see what bounties they got for us this week. Alright, let's take a look here. So we have Arc Kills, Super Final Blows in the Crucible, and defeat enemies during a Gambit match. Now, these bottom 3 here, remember you got to do these with a clanmate, so you got Waves of Escalation Protocol completed, Blind Well completions, and Adventure completed with clanmates. And for this, we have Summoning Ritual, which is a raid weekly challenge. That's actually pretty cool. I like that they give you a raid challenge as well. Alrighty, Drifter, let's see what you got in store for us. Pardon the horrible Drifter imitation there. But for the weekly, we have do it. Earn 12 points in Gambit. Wins add 3 points and losses add 1. It's actually not bad. That's pretty manageable along with everything else. Let's go ahead and pick these bad boys up because Gambit is all I know how to do in Destiny nowadays. Alrighty, now we're going to go ahead and jump on down to the Dreaming City to check out Petra's weekly bounties. Alrighty, before we go on to Petra, however, let's take a look at what the Spyder has for us this week, shall we? Alrighty, so first off, let's take a look at the weekly bounty here, which is the Gravetide Summoner. And of course, this will start in its own separate instance as a adventure, so you can get your powerful gear that way. And let's see what else he's got for us here. Alright, so we have the Disgraced Brackers in the EDZ. We have another one in the Sludge in the EDZ, Saturn Survivor. And the Splendid Mind on Nessus. Now, of course, you got your Tangled Shore bounties, and you have your materials to purchase, which are incredibly important for infusion nowadays. So if you I suggest stocking up on Alkane Dust, especially because you need that stuff for pretty much everything. All right, now let's go ahead and jump over to Petra in the Dreaming City. Alrighty, here we are in Rhea Sylvia, overlooking the Dreaming City with Petra, and as you can see, the Taken corruption is pretty much at its peak. As you can see, all the blights around her. This looks real. Bungie, good job with this. Seriously, this looks amazing. All right, let's take a look here. Alrighty, perfect. So let's take a look. So for the weekly pursuits, we have Dark Monastery, which is one of the newer missions that we've kind of been expecting if you've been following the progress, you know, in the Dreaming City, and you've been completing all your bounties and pursuits and such. So we're gonna go ahead and pick that up right now. War for the Dreaming City has you complete daily bounties and Ascendant Challenge, of course, and Gateway Between Worlds, which will give you an offering to the Oracle, which essentially you just need to do the Blind Well. But all right, Guardians, I believe that completes our weekly reset video. We have we covered flashpoints, we covered strikes, Gambit, Crucible, and Dreaming City. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, Guardians. Hopefully you get all of the powerful loot this week around. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see y'all next time.